welcome to Mariemont, Ohio. We are at Kusel Stadium here. We have the Williamsburg Wildcats traveling to Mariemont, Ohio to have an exciting game tonight.
I'm here with Will Loftus. We're going to be announcing the game tonight. Let's get to the team stat comparison. Williamsburg is a dual threat offense. They run the ball well and can throw the ball down the field to score. Take over from Mariemont.
I think that the point differential really stands out to me, as you see plus 60 and plus 37, but as you can also see, Williamsburg has more average yards per game in both categories, and I think that could take a play in today's game. You know, the opponent quality starts to ramp up. You might see that point differential go down for each team.
Williamsburg key player, as we see, is running back senior Landon Hiddle. He is one of Wildcats' many offensive threats, can run and catch, has 128 receiving yards and 108 rushing yards on the season.
Mariemont's key player will be senior number 4, Max Duckwall. Has 4 touchdowns just through 2 games, 172 all-purpose yards on the season. He's a great, powerful running back. Gonna look to get a fast start for Mariemont here.
Williamsburg key to victory will be running the ball and tiring out Warriors defense. And if they put pressure on our QB, Zach Mayer, and force him into some not good passes, they should be able to make a good stint.
And for Mariemont, defense is the best offense. You have to capitalize on your athletic defense. It's a very athletic defense. You have to get the run game started too with Max Duckwall. You have to get that off early, gain momentum, and carry that throughout the whole game with you.
Thank you for joining us on ICRC-TV. Stay tuned for the game that's ahead, and we'll be right back.
It's going to be a good game. Stay tuned.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Mariemont. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch.
Welcome back to Kusel Stadium here in Mariemont, Ohio. We have just 40 seconds until kickoff. It is the Warriors versus the Wildcats. This is going to be an exciting one.
Yep. The weather right now on the banks of Little Miami should be 75, sunny. It's going to be a great night to play.
It is a perfect night for football. A very nice and cloudy, no sun, should be any issues. It is lining up to be a great and exciting game here. Out of conference games, these are the most important ones to prepare you for the CHL and for the in-conference schedule for the Wildcats also. You got to fix out the bumps before you get to CHL, and you need to win this game if you're Mariemont to take this into the CHL schedule.
Yeah.
For trying to have a shot at the title.
It's also very good for Mariemont to be playing a game against a team with similar skill level, just to be able to go against that and capitalize on what strengths and weaknesses both teams have to figure out, break up the kinks and just, get better.
Yep, and Will Shatibi with the kickoff here as the ball falls off of the stand. We'll go fix that quickly. Looking to put this one in the back of the end zone to prevent a return for the Wildcats. And Will Shatibi with the kick.
Great one to start off the game.
It will be out of the back of the end zone. That is a fantastic kick from Will Shatibi.
Great start to the game.
And the Wildcats will come out on offense first. What do you think they're going to try and do first?
I don't know. They have a great running back in Landon Kittle, I believe, so I would not be surprised if they do. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, they could. I personally believe they will run the ball, but, we'll see, as Landon Kittle is their best player.
I agree with that. They also have a great wide receiver. Well, he has a few offers from colleges, but I think they're going to try and use him a lot tonight too.
Yep.
As he has. It's a pass going down the left side.
It
caught.
is complete.
That will be a first down for the Wildcats. That is a fantastic start. You can not ask for much more.
This is kind of what we said in pregame. Warriors have to capitalize on their defense and make sure no loose ends are caught.
That was Carson Tennerfield with the throw. That was a great throw. As they now have it at about the 40-yard, their own 40-yard line, trying to start this first drive off right. As a motion man goes to the right side.
See if our Warriors can get a stop here.
It's a pitch to the
They are
right side.
running the ball. He is tackled.
About 3 or 2 yards
Second
before
down.
being taken down by the Mariemont defenders. Another player that I really like on this Mariemont team is Lincoln Griesmer, one of the linebackers. He's a big kid. He loves hitting people hard, and I think he could really make a difference in the run game, preventing Williamsburg from having a great run game tonight.
Yes, I have noticed that. And he is a tall guy. He is 6'6", pretty muscular. So
as this is dropped.
Incomplete pass.
Over the middle.
Should be third down.
That was a good throw, but it was just dropped by number 5, Grady Barber. As this will be third down for the Warriors.
Williamsburg.
Williamsburg, sorry. On the right hash, he has trips to his right. Third down play here. Running back switches to his left side. Motion behind him. That's a run up the middle. He's got a break, and he has a first down. He's down the sideline.
Is he going to make it? No.
He is stopped at around the 15-yard line. That is a massive run for the Wildcats.
Huge for the Wildcats.
The Warriors could have gone off the field there, but that's just a great run by our focus player, Landon Kittle.
Great run. As we said in pregame, Landon Kittle is their key player. He will run the ball. He's a great football player.
He is. As we will see a first down in the red zone for the Wildcats. Quarterback snaps the ball, hands it off to his right side. Not much to go.
Maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defensive line for the Warriors.
I think the Warriors just need to capitalize on defensive plays like that, not letting the offense get many yards off each play.
Yeah, I agree. You have to limit the explosive plays if you are Mariemont. You just want to make them play a grimy game, make them run the ball and try and just beat them in their own game.
Just try not to give them anything too easy.
You see trips to the right. Looks to be a screen fake.
Pass is dropped
again.
Should be third down. Let's see if Warriors can get a stop here.
That's a second drop by Grady Barber on the day. Could have been a touchdown if he caught that one.
Yep.
As it is youth night here. Lots of littler cheerleaders and football players. It's a very crowded night at Kusel Stadium. The student section also has a blackout tonight. This is second down for the Wildcats. He has 4 wide receivers. His running back motions out to the left. He's looking to throw over the middle. Caught.
Is that 4th down?
It looks like he was stopped short, even though it was a gain. Here's another look.
Yep.
He looked like he wanted to scramble, but ended up settling for the pass.
Looks like it's going to be first down.
Yes, that was a first down. Just 8 yards to go until the end zone. It will be first and goal here.
See if our Warriors can get a stop here. Watch out for number 1, Landon Kittle, on the run.
As motion to his left, he will hand it off. Not
Warriors
much
do manage to get him down.
space to go. He will be stopped. This will be second down. That was a gain of a yard. So second down on the 7-yard line. If I'm Williamsburg here, if I'm the Williamsburg offensive coordinator, I think I want to pass this ball. You could tell. I wonder if they're thinking about, is this 4th down territory? You know, you try and pass here. If you don't got it, then you got 2 plays to get in the end zone. And if you don't get it, the Warriors are pinned on their own. They're right next to their own end zone. See what happens.
It's
Second
kind of
down.
a tough decision.
Drops back, throws it out to the left. Does he get?
It looks like he might have gotten it.
He's stopped at the 1-yard line. It looks like.
Is it a touchdown?
Looks like it was stopped. This will be third down.
Third down. Warriors have got to get a stop here.
You know, I think this is definitely 4-down territory now that they are at the 1-yard line. Looks like he has trips to his right and a lone man to his left. And he will push forward and get in for the Wildcats touchdown. Williamsburg takes an early lead on Mariemont. That's a great first drive. They really marched down the field there. Only had a few not big plays, and they just got down. It looked pretty easy for them.
They did have one key 30-yard run down the line that got them most of the way down the field, and they were able to connect further.
Yeah, that run was massive for them to carry over that momentum and carry it into the end zone as they will attempt the PAT here. And it will be blocked. Blocked by the Warriors. No good. That will be a 6-0 game.
That's the kind of defensive plays that we need from our Mariemont Warriors.
That is. You never know when that will come back to bite Williamsburg later in the game. Although they did look to have a dominant first drive.
Let's see if the Warriors can compete with that first drive.
I think it's very important for the Warriors just to get any points here, a field goal or a touchdown. You know, you have the great kicker in Wilshire Tooby, number 9. But I think you can't go 3 and out here and just gift them all the momentum to start the game, not even 3 minutes into this game.
You got to be a little bit aggressive here, but you also kind of, it's early in the game. I think getting points on the board here is very important.
Quarterback Zach Mayer is really looking to pass the ball a little bit more tonight. You know, he actually has worked out with 4-star quarterback Matt Pontasius with his same coach. So he's been working a lot this offseason to try and get into shape and be able to win this game right here. As we do have an injury report, Evan List was ruled out before the game. That is a big loss for the wide receiver core for the Warriors.
Evan List was a key member of the wide receiver. I believe he was wide receiver 1. So we'll see how the Warriors do with the loss of Evan List.
And after the missed PAT, they will kick it off here. This is where the Warriors need to stomp their foot down and say, we are not going out easy. And they need to have a great drive here to gain that momentum back. And here's the kickoff. It's a line drive. Caught, taken up the right side at about the 38-yard line. That was Will Fry on the kick return there, a senior. And as you see, the player I talked about before, Lincoln Griesmer, will be on the field for offense, too. He is a tight end.
Number 45.
Yes, number 45. They'll look for him to play a big difference, especially in the red zone when you need that big tight end.
Yep. Very strong. Easily can push through guys. Not many 6'6" guys that are playing defense here, so that's a big advantage for the Warriors.
And Mayer tosses it out to the right to Max Duckwall, and he looks to stop for no gain.
Max Duckwall is going to be a key player in this game today. Very good running back, runs the ball, and gets yards.
The Warriors look to use their athleticism in games like this, as they have lots of players that play both ways, like Jack Simpson, a senior, Max Duckwall, senior, and Lincoln Griesmer, all seniors that play both ways. You see Lincoln and Will Fry lined up on the outside as Zach Mayer takes the snap, looks to pass over the middle. There will be a flag on the play as the pass goes incomplete.
See if the Warriors can get something going here. Not off to a magnificent start, but we have won the first 2 games. We do have some good momentum going. Let's see if we can pick it up.
Looked like it was a false start, but they will decline the penalty to send it to second down. And I think that is a smart decision, you know. Got to get it to second down. You give 5 yards, we also send back right back to first down. And I think sending them to second down and 11 is a smart play for the Wildcats coach. Zach Mayer pointing out things, drops back, looks to go over the middle. It is
incomplete.
Just over the Williamsburg player trying to intercept it. And there will be a flag on the play.
Looks like some dirty talk from Williamsburg player number 6, who is Ryan Collins.
I did not see that one. And it will be on Williamsburg. And here is a replay of the play.
Yeah, looks
like
almost an interception. But
yeah, that was very close at the break. Looks like the Williamsburg player could have said something that warranted a disorderly, I forget the exact penalty, but first down for the Warriors. Here they will cross into Wildcat territory with Duckwall to Mayer's left. And it will be a false start on the Warriors. That is the second of the game already on the first drive. Nick Leon will not be too happy about that.
Again, as we're... Let's see a replay here. Yeah, so it looks like number 55, Sam Zuckerberg Jr. on the false start. Again, we all make mistakes, but Warriors, we got to... I mean, if we're looking to win games, we got to be able to, I don't know, what's the word?
And here they are back in their own territory. Handoff to Max Duckwall. Does not look like he gets many yards. That'll be about a 1 or 2 yard gain, and it will be second down for the Warriors. Zach Mayer comes over to get the call. Zach's got some nice drip tonight, don't you think? He's got the one arm sleeve. So. Looking good out there. Look good, feel good, play good.
Let's hope that works.
Yep. As they will go empty here. Duckwall going out to your left as a receiver. Zach Mayer looking to throw or take it himself here as Max motions back into the backfield. Zach drops back, pressure in his face immediately, not able to get it out.
Max Duckwall is a great overall player. He plays on both sides of the ball. He is also in our Warriors broadcast class. Great guy.
He is a great guy. That just looked like the Williamsburg defense was there immediately. Zach had zero time to be able to do anything with that one.
Yep. I think if we just do what we know we can do, this is a very winnable game for us.
It is. As Williamsburg is also 2-0 with a good start to the season. They will try and make it 3-0 tonight. But the Warriors might have something to say about that. as Zach is empty in the backfield once again. Duckwall lined up as a receiver to the left. Zach drops back, looking over the middle. It is
incomplete.
Not caught. Well, looks like that will be a
flag
flag for a push. He looked like he just dropped it there and went to push him.
Let's look at this replay. Yeah, it looks like Griezmer with the shove.
Yeah, Griezmer might think he hit him a little late and he just gave him a shove. You can't do that. It's a penalty every time.
Yep.
And you never know. Football is also an extreme mental game. You have to stay mentally locked in the whole game. You cannot let what other opponents say or the result of the last play affect you. You have to have short-term memory loss is what some say. Just forget about if you had a bad play. You just have to forget about it and move on to the next one. That's all you can do.
Yep. If you let that get into your head, it could ruin the whole game.
It could. And it does look like the Warriors will punt here, bringing in Will Shatiwi.
Will Shatiwi's got such a great foot. He's on the soccer team, and we've seen him already this season hit some goals from the 30 yards. So.
Yeah, against Seven Hills.
Yeah,
that was a great game. Will Shatiwi, finally a bona fide kicker for this Warriors squad. They've struggled a little bit in the past, but he's came in and been a great player for them. As he gets it, and it is blocked.
Blocked.
Punt is blocked by Williamsburg. It will bounce around the 40-yard line. And that is not what you want to see. It looked like a little bit of a high snap. Will had to jump up to go get it, and it just gets blocked. We've seen two blocks in this game now on the field goal for Williamsburg, and now a punt for the Warriors.
You do not see that often.
Yeah, it's rare you just see one. -2 in one quarter.
See if the Warriors can play some defense here and get a stop. We need to ramp it up a little bit.
And here I think a big player to watch on this drive is number 60, Rain Quinn. My tennis teammate also. He tried to recruit me to play football. He's their defensive tackle, and he's a big guy. He can lift a lot of weight. And I think he's a big player to watch to be able to stop this Williamsburg running attack. As it's a motion to the left, that is Title tackled. At the line of scrimmage. Landon Heidel with the carry there. He is a senior, our focus player for the game.
I believe that was number 40, Carson Kiamba, with the tackle.
Carson Kiamba also the backup quarterback. He's a good player.
I feel like Mariemont has so many players that can play multiple positions and are all good at it.
I agree with that. As Heidel comes in motion, it will be a quarterback run, and that is stopped by Rain Quinn, it looks like.
Some good defense early by the Warriors.
That is some really good defensive play. And this will be 3rd down and 8, it looks like. Zach Mayer looks to have a chat with his quarterback coach on the sideline, talking about what he saw the first play. As the student section starting to get loud here.
It's great to have an atmosphere that supports you through every game.
It is a great atmosphere here. As he drops back, looking, going downfield to number 14.
Incomplete.
A little bit overthrown there. Chase Reber with the coverage. That looked to be Troy Harris, who has a Vanderbilt football offer at wide receiver there. As here is a 4th down play for the Wildcats as he pump fakes.
It is complete.
That will be a 1st down.
The Warriors have got to watch out for that.
That is number 5, Brady Barber. who had 2 drops earlier, comes back here with a massive 4th down catch. That is a big first down as they look to punch this one in. And do you think that if they score here, do you think they'll go for 2 to try and get it to 14-0?
I mean, since they're already up, I don't see why they wouldn't.
I agree.
Again, Warriors really have to capitalize on defense. 3 good downs of defense doesn't count.
They do. As empty here, quarterback looking to drop back, and that is caught.
Complete.
Almost maybe intercepted there. It looks like there was a fight for the ball.
Yeah, it looks like it was pretty close between Lincoln Griesmer.
Lincoln
on
Griesmer
the ground for the ball.
Tried to make a play.
That would have been huge for the Warriors to take that one. See if they can make something happen.
Carson Tenefield here on 2nd down and 6 with trips to his right. Heidel motions to the left. They will hand it off to the inside, and he is stopped nowhere. That will be 3rd down for the Warriors. Warriors playing some pretty good defense, just letting them get through on 4th down. That's the only mistake they've had on this drive. But Williamsburg looking to play their game, run the football, and they've succeeded so far.
I feel like their quarterback and player, Landon Hiddle, have been great already today with already 3rd down with 4 yards to go. They've been really dominant so far, and I think the Warriors really have to play hard to be able to go against that.
Yes, exactly. And you will see Gray Robinson in the backfield a lot too, number 7. It's not, I wouldn't say it's 50-50, but he definitely gets a lot of snaps there. That they like to go with the option, let the quarterback read the play and see where he wants to go with it. Looks like it was a timeout on the field. Would be a good time to introduce each coach. For Mariemont, you have head coach Nick Leone, who's also a great math teacher here at Mariemont. And for the Wildcats, you have Nick Ayers, who is a great coach, looks to get this team ready for a 3-0 start is his goal.
Nick Leone is my math teacher right now, Algebra 2, shout out.
That'll be a run up the middle. Gray Robinson has the ball, and that will be touchdown Wildcats. And they will take a 2-score lead. That's Gray Robinson, who I just talked about. Great backfield.
Touchdown Wildcats.
Warriors obviously coming out slow. Will look to get another blocked field goal or a stop 2-point conversion is what it looks like is going to happen. And they need to get right back on offense and play their game.
See if the Warriors do what we know they can all do.
As here is the 2-point attempt. Drops back, rolls out to his right. There is a flag on the play, although it is incomplete. And there's another flag on the play. 2
flags thrown.
Looks like that second one will be on Vince Farina.
It's like lots of beef early.
Yes, these players are excited. Emotions are high, but you have to calm down and play the game.
Again, in this atmosphere, it's great to have so much people at the game. Oh,
here's a look at the flag. Looks like Vince Farina
with the shove. Again, we've got to calm our nerves and play the game.
A little too much personality there. Vince Farina can have some amazing celebrations, but got to calm it down here.
In these atmospheres, it's easy for players to get nervous with so many people in the stands, but you just got to have that mentality of locking in and being able to play the game.
Exactly. Could have said better than myself. And this will be another 2-point conversion to try and get the score to 14-0.
See if the Warriors can get a stop here.
This would be a big stop for the Warriors. Gain some momentum back for that defense, their defense is very important for tonight. They will line up on the 1 yard line with the penalty. Drops back, looks to his left, looks over the middle. That is caught.
Wildcats
2-point
up.
conversion good. This will be 14-0 Williamsburg.
That is huge for the Wildcats. We can only hope that the Warriors will get a better mindset and get back in this game.
You have to go get any points. It can be a field goal or a touchdown, but you have to get your own momentum. You can't let the Wildcats run away with this one.
They have taken a dominating lead early on. There's still 3 quarters left, but the Warriors have to get something going here.
That 2-point conversion was caught by Grady Barber. Had the 2 drops at the start, but then he gets the 2-point conversion play and the 4th down play. That's a great drive to get his momentum back in the Williamsburg as a whole back. As they will run out for the kickoff. Returning, you will have the main returner is freshman Teddy Veit, whose dad is also the defensive coordinator at the University of Cincinnati. Looks, if he can get the ball in his hands, he's a great freshman on varsity. Looks to make a play, try and get some momentum for the Warriors.
I've heard a lot about this kid. He seems like a great football player. I've seen him play. He knows what he's doing, so it's great to have him on the team.
Yes, it is, as here is the kickoff. As it's another line drive. It looks like it will go out of bounds, and that will be a flag. They will start on the 40-yard line. It looks like they are putting in a DB or wide receiver in at kickoffs. It doesn't look like Williamsburg has their own bona fide kicker today.
Yeah, we've seen some weak kicks by Williamsburg so far. Hasn't really been a lot of loft in distance. It's sort of just gone left and towards the side.
Saw that with Mariemont last year with Evan List, but now that Will Shatigui is here, the Warriors do not have to worry about that at all. As we see the Warriors back here on offense, Mayer will have an empty pocket to work with. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left. First down and 10.
See what our Warriors can do.
Diagnosing the play here. As he drops back.
Complete.
Looks to get it to tight end, Jack Simpson. He's got some yards as the ball pops out at the end, but
Should be
his
first
knee
down.
was down.
Plays like this is what gets the Warriors wins.
Yep, you gotta build off of that and keep going. You can't let your foot off of the gas here and now.
Yeah, if we can just keep this momentum going, there's no reason this shouldn't be a close game.
And I think that the tight ends are crucial for the Warriors for the rest of the game, and Lincoln Griezmer and Jack Simpson as Mayer here.
Our senior class is very strong football-wise.
It is. As Mayer hands it off to Duckwall. Duckwall
gets through
down the right side.
Looks like he got about 5 yards.
That will be a first down at the 49-yard line, it looks like.
Seems on our second run has been a lot better. We've gotten our heads on straight.
Yep, just needed a drive to settle in, it looks like. Oh, these are 2 positive plays to start.
See if we can keep this going.
Mayer here with Duckwall to his right. Players get set here. Zach, another handoff to Duckwall up the middle.
Looks like he got about a yard.
Yep. And it is a packed stadium here tonight, from the student section to the away student section. Lots and lots of people here to watch this matchup.
Every seat is full. Student section filled to the brim, and even our regular seats just filled.
They are. Here are the Warriors on second down and 9. Mayer with Duckwall to his left.
Hands it off. Oh, Duckwall gets through. Got a few more yards. This is why Duckwall is one of our key players. He just knows how to run the ball and get through some defense.
He does. He's a great player.
And I've seen him in the gym. He's a very strong guy.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the hardest workers on the team. Will always put in those overtime hours if needed. As here the Warriors have the ball in Wildcats territory. This is a big 3rd down and 5. This could be four down territory. See what they want to do. As Duckwall lines up to the left of Mayer. Mayer drops back. This will be a pass. Mayer looking to go over the middle. That's caught. Lincoln Griesmer. Either a first down or 4th and 1. This will be interesting to see where the spot is on this ball.
Let's see. It looks like, I can't really tell. Oh, it looks like it'll be a 4th.
It was caught right at the line, but it just looked like there was more Wildcats and Warriors there to push him back.
1st and 10.
It's not an easy thing to do to push Lincoln Griesmer back. And they will call it a first down.
It's a great thing for the Warriors.
That is.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Field, you have Mayer with Duckwall to his left, now attacking on the Warriors side. As this is a handoff, and he does not have much to go. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. I think, in my opinion, you got to work the passing game here. You know, running has been effective, but not super effective. I think you let Zach drop back and get some to his tight ends, maybe a receiver thrown in there too, maybe even Duckwall out of the backfield since he's such a playmaker. I think that's what you have to do here.
Yeah, this Wildcats defense has shown us that they've been pretty strong, so I feel like running the ball, as we have some good runners, but I feel like throwing the ball is overall going to be more effective in this game.
Mayer drops back, rolls out to his right.
He's going to run it.
He's going to take it for himself and get a few yards. That's a smart play there. Don't force anything silly and throw an interception.
I feel like Mayer always manages to make the right decision, which is a quality you need to have as a quarterback.
I 100% agree. As this will be a 3rd down and 8 for the Warriors. Come out here looking, I think you gotta attack. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I think you have to target the tight ends here, the big tight ends, and Jack Simpson and Lincoln. See what happens with Duckwall to his right.
I feel like
it is a blitz.
Complete. Will it be first?
That is Jack Simpson. It's going to be close marking.
Jack Simpson is another one of those crucial seniors that is great to have on the team. Very solid, strong guy. Can catch the ball, knows what he's doing.
I mean, that was a great play by Mayer there to just stand back in the pocket, hit your open guy with a blitzer coming from the left. Can't ask for much more. As it will be 4th down and 1 here, and the Warriors will stay on the field. This is a pivotal moment in the game.
If they can get this might have a big impact on the game here.
Yes, most definitely, and this will be a big play. You know, if you're Williamsburg here, you just got to focus on winning the line of scrimmage battles. They have some great defensive linemen. Let's see what happens here with Duckwall to his right. They drop back. It will be a pitch to Max Duckwall. Does he get it? Does not look like he got the first down. He will be stopped short, and that was an option, a speed option to Zach Mayer's right. He went nowhere to go. The Wildcats were all over it. Pitch hit to Max Duckwall at the last second and just didn't have anything there. It looked like a no-look pitch, but unfortunately Duckwall could not find an opening there.
If you're Williamsburg, what are you thinking here now that you've got the early lead and Warriors managed to not be able to get that pass over?
I really do think this is a time to take a shot to Troy Harris, number 14. They've ran the ball and they've run it down Mariemont's throats basically all game. they've also passed the ball extremely well. I think you have to take a deep shot here, 1 or 2 play touchdown and just really start to put the Warriors away. Build up a big lead.
Our Warriors just got to play defense if we want a chance in this game because they are running away early.
They are, and that's handed off to the right. He is taken down fiercely.
It seems like the Wildcats are always gaining yards on every single play, and that's just something our defense has got to control.
Yeah, I don't think the Wildcats have had one negative play all day, and that's really credit to the offensive line there. They have some big kids on the offensive line that will be able to win that line of scrimmage push, and that's always pivotal in any football game to win the line of scrimmage, and they've done that so far today. As here you have Carson, or my apologies, Gray Robinson with the handoff, not going anywhere. That is number 4, Max Duckwall, on the tackle, plays offense and defense.
I mean, I don't know about the football player, Max Duckwall, but if I'm him and I'm playing on both sides of the ball for the whole game, I'm going to be tired. So the way he keeps playing through all this is pretty impressive to me. Yeah,
it shows you how hard of a worker he is, but me too. Playing both sides of the ball is going to be very tiring. I'm sure he will be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, especially with all the hits he's taken running this ball.
As here Carson is in the backfield, drops back, looks to pass, has Todd taken down, sacked. That is Jack Simpson. Senior Jack Simpson comes off the edge and gets the sack. That is the first negative play for the Wildcats today. Looked to be unblocked and
that
took
is a
him
crucial
down.
Play for the Warriors as they have some negative yards here. It should be a chance for the Warriors to cause a 4th down and regain possession of the ball.
That is a fantastic play by Jack Simpson. If I'm not mistaken, he is a captain also, and that's just the leadership you need when you're down 2 scores. You need your leaders to come through, as it does look like they'll go for it on 4th and 15 here.
They're punting. It's a very high punt.
That is a great punt. It will work its way down the field past the 20-yard line. It looks to be about on the 18 or 17.
That is the defense that we need to see out of the Warriors on every single play.
That is.
If they can play 100% defense anytime, they're going to win a lot of games.
And it looks like we were just talking about the punters and kickers earlier. It looked like they came out like they were going for it, and the quarterback ended up punting the ball, and they got a great result out of it. As the Warriors will come back on offense.
I feel like a quality that these captains need to have is to be able to show the leadership to the younger guys that even if you're down 14, there's still a chance to win these games.
Yeah, it's 100%. So it's only the first half. Here the Warriors will start on their own 16-yard line, it looks like.
It's going to be a long way. Let's see if they can do it.
This would be a great drive if they go get points here. Show that they can really march on the field. This is handed off to Duckwall. He'll go up the middle for a slight gain. And that could have been such a bigger play. The Warriors need to focus on winning the line of scrimmage for the rest of the game because they have not done so far. And I think that's a pivotal moment in the rest of the game.
I feel like if our wide receivers can make those runs and we throw the ball, it's going to be crucial.
I agree. I think they do need to start throwing the ball a little bit more here. And give your defense a break. They just made some great plays. You got to let them catch their breath on the sideline. Got to keep this drive moving. It does look like Owen Dunning will be in the backfield here. As they drop back, give it a Chase Raber, but it is dropped.
That's just some of those plays where some of these little plays can cost most of the game.
And if you're
catching that pass or running this ball can mean so much in the grand scheme.
And if you are a mayor here, you cannot get upset or you just have to about the drop. You just have to focus on the next play. You have to have short-term memory loss and just be able to focus on the next play.
Can't focus on anyone in the stands, just yourself throwing that ball and getting into your offense.
Exactly. As Mayer here with Owen Dunning still to his right. Drops back, rolls out to his right. He has his tight end, Lincoln Griesmer, but it looks to be dropped. That's an uncharacteristic drop from Lincoln Griezmann as he got hit hard after he did drop that going on the sideline. Mayer comes over to get the play from
replay here.
And yeah, he got hit hard going into that sideline. As the Warriors here on 4th down and 7 will look to go for it. This is a massive play, to say the least.
Yeah.
As you have Duckwall back out there for the Warriors. They do look to go and empty.
I don't know if going for this is the ideal play, considering it's still second quarter. We still have lots of time in this game. So
yes, and it looked as they were just trying to get them off sides there. It's a timeout by Coach Nick Leon.
See if the Warriors can put up something here to change the way of the game.
Nick Leon is not looking very happy on the sideline currently.
If you're Coach Nick Leon, what are you saying to the guys right now?
I think you just have to say, don't get your morale down. Keep the confidence up. You know, even though you're down 14 points, the defense stopped them last time. That was a big stop. Credit Jack Simpson for a massive sack on 3rd down. I think you just have to keep your heads up, play the game, forget the score, and just go out and have fun.
Yeah, and especially, I think Coach Leon should be telling his guys, play as hard as you can. This is one of those games where you want to win. And to be able to beat a team that, last year, I'm pretty sure these guys knocked out our basketball team in the playoffs. So we have some history with them.
Yes, they
did. It'll be
a
great win.
That was a first-round matchup at Milford High School. That was not the best game to be a fan.
Yep.
As it looks like they will come out to go for it again. Who knows if Mayer, the quarterback, will punt this ball. They do have a returner back deep. They have trips to the right. They are down a man with the returner.
See if Mayer can put something together here.
Takes a step back. They hike the ball.
Oh, he is going to punt.
He does punt. It's a solid punt. It takes a Mariemont roll.
Let's see if the defense can put something together here. Again, I think that our offense has to come on a little bit stronger and play just a little bit better to give our defense a break.
I agree with that 100%. Got to start putting up some points on the board. As the Wildcats will come back out here.
As the Warriors have taken an early lead, I think it would be huge for the Warriors just to get points on the board.
I agree.
It doesn't matter if it's a field goal or a touchdown. Just slowly inching their way back would be key here.
Yes, that's all you can do at this point. As this is an empty backfield, he drops back, looking to the outside, incomplete. This will be 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. What will the Wildcats cook up here?
I don't think they need to do anything super crazy considering they're up 14-0. So I think they're just going to go for something, just get yards, get down the field.
I definitely agree with that. As it motioned to the left, it is handed off up the middle, and he's got space. That's Gray Robinson. Gray Robinson's been a great player for the Wildcats tonight.
I think the Wildcats have a few really strong players who can all contribute in great ways and work great as a team.
I agree with that. The quarterback comes back on the field after getting the call. Here for Williamsburg. You'll see Grady Barber go out to his left side along with Troy Harris, as he's letting everyone know where to be. Carson runs it himself, running over Mariemont players, and that will be a 1st down for the Wildcats.
That's just something Mariemont can't really let happen. That guy had so much open space in the middle. We need to be covering that.
If you're the Warriors, you need to up the physicality here. It just looks like they are being out-physicaled here, and I just think that the defensive line needs to really – they've played good. Jack Simpson has the sack, but I think you need to stop the run better.
Yeah, I think as senior captains, we got to be telling all the underclassmen, we're a team here. Let's work together, and let's get some stops.
Yeah, I think you have to commit to stopping the run before you try and stop the pass, especially with the type of team Williamsburg is. As he drops out to his right, going for the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Williamsburg. Waiting for the official call from the referee.
I mean, that wasn't even bad defense. Just a great catch by Williamsburg.
That will be a great catch if it stands. The refs are talking, and it is incomplete pass. That it goes down
a replay
as incomplete. Here is the replay.
Looks like he may he dropped it before he got in.
Not sure how they had to talk about that one, but
as the Warriors, that is a big scare. We're getting lucky, so we got to get a stop here. Make sure that doesn't happen again if we want to stay in this.
Yeah, not really sure why they had to talk about that one. But here is a 2nd down and 10 play. That was the time to take a shot. Let's see what they do here. They might go back to it. And I think if you're the Warriors here on 2nd and 10, you have to commit to stopping the run. Bring a middle linebacker in or something. A few extra players in the box. I think they have to stop the run here. It is a quarterback run to the left side. He gets to the outside. He's got green grass up to the 10-yard line.
As Mariemont Warriors, the communication's just got to be a lot better on who's going to guard that run.
Yes, I agree. You have to get out there. That's also great. That's also credit to the Wildcats offensive coordinator. That was a great play at a great time.
Again, I think this Wildcats offense is super strong. They have a lot of good players who all have offers. So this Warriors defense is doing a lot, but at some points there's going to be gaps where these players can go through.
Yes, 100% agree. As you see Carson in the backfield with Greg Robinson as his running back here.
But the Warriors need to use their physicality and athleticism a bit more because we know we have that.
Drops
just to
back.
Be able to get those stops.
Looking to his left. That is incomplete pass. That's good defense by the Warriors there.
It looks like we're starting to pick up our defense a little bit, which we need to keep doing if we want a chance at this game.
And we have 4 minutes and 34 seconds until halftime. Here's a look at the incomplete pass.
Yeah, it looks like almost inside of the end zone, just bobbles it.
As here are the Wildcats on 2nd and 10.
See if Warriors defense can make something happen.
And it looks like there will be a timeout called. It looks like the Warriors called that timeout here. It's Nick Leon having a chat with the referee. This is a pivotal moment in the game. You have to stop him, or at least hold him to a field goal here. But it looks like the Wildcats are looking to be a more aggressive approach tonight, going for 2. I think they will settle to go for it on 4th down here.
Again, I think, this Wildcats offense is very, very aggressive. They have gone for so many touchdowns. And that aggressiveness is ultimately what it will kill us if we can't lock in on defense.
Yes, and my apologies, that timeout was called by Williamsburg. It looks like the refs are chatting about something here after Nick Leon chatting to one of the refs. Wonder what's going on on the field right now. It's here. Williamsburg will come back out, looking to get the 3rd touchdown of the night here. Carson Turnerfield is going to give it to Hiddle. Hiddle stopped just short. 1 yard line for Hiddle.
Again, this Wildcats offense looks so coordinated, and they're just able to make the right play at the right time, and our defense has just got to be ready for that.
The offense is it's so creative watching them play. I'm very impressed watching all the motions, all the options. I think I'm nothing but impressed by the Wildcats tonight, especially on their offensive side of the ball. With the running attack with Hiddle, Robinson and Carson as the quarterback, I think it's a lethal rushing attack.
And on that run by Hale, you can just tell that the Wildcats offense is not afraid to get their knees dirty.
Yep, 100% agree. The offensive line is playing great for them.
I believe timeout, Mariemont.
Yes, this will be a timeout for Mariemont. If I'm not mistaken, I might have overheard that Williamsburg now has 0 timeouts.
Let's just hope that Mariemont can use that to their advantage.
Yes. You never know when that'll come into play. Once again, we are at Kusel Stadium, and the Williamsburg Wildcats leading the Warriors 14-0 in the red zone, trying to punch this one in to make it a 3-score game going into halftime, as there are 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock.
I feel like a stop here from the Warriors would just be crucial.
It would bring a lot of momentum going into half, as this is 3rd down and 1 on the goal line. It will be a quarterback run, and he looks to push himself in.
Is he in?
What does the referee call? No call yet. And it will be a touchdown. That is a 3-score lead for the Williamsburg Wildcats. That's an important touchdown for them to bring. I mean, bringing a 3-score lead into halftime is crucial. And here's a replay. He barely got pushed in there.
He just kind of bulls his way in there.
Got the ball across the goal line. Someone is parked illegally here. Someone's car might be getting towed. As they will go for 2 once again.
I feel like if I were coaching this Wildcat offense, I would always be going for a 2-point conversion. This offense is just seems really strong.
That is incomplete, almost intercepted.
An interception would be huge.
Carson Chiamo on the coverage there. That's a great play by the Warriors.
4:02 remaining in the first half. Wildcats 20, Warriors 0.
4 minutes remaining in the first half.
And that is a 20-point lead for the Wildcats.
Nick Leone visibly frustrated on the sidelines.
Yes, it's never good when you're down 20, but the football game is never over. We've seen crazier things happen than a 20-point comeback.
The way you look at this as players is just one step at a time. There's no way to eat an elephant, unless you go one bite at a time.
Exactly. And there is head coach for the Warriors, Nick Leone. 6th season with the Warriors. Hasn't had that much success, but he's looking to have a good season here with a senior captain quarterback.
If you're Nick Leone, what are you telling the guys right now?
I'm telling the guys, if you get a score before half, it's massive. Probably not in those words, because you want to be a little more uplifting, but I think the Warriors get a score before half. That just turns their whole mindset around, and you say, like, I said short-term memory loss before, but, we're humans. All human brains are going to think about the score, and I think you have to get a score here for morale boost. And you 100% cannot go 3 and out and give Williamsburg the ball back and give them another chance to score a touchdown, because their offense has looked fantastic tonight.
I think going into halftime down 21 is not the best for the Warriors' morale.
I agree with that, and here's the kick.
But our senior captains have to be able to uplift the team, because comebacks are always available.
To the right, almost dropped. Taken down hard.
Tackled
just past the 30-yard line.
See if the Warriors can put something together here, get some yards.
And here come the Warriors on offense. Zach Mayer as quarterback. Zach Mayer has had a good season thus far, looking to get his team back in the game.
He is a great leader for Mariemont in all aspects. He keeps his head on straight, talks to the guys. See what we can do here.
Had an unfortunate injury last year as he scrambles.
At some points of the game, that is the right play. You do not want to get sacked in your own 20.
That was attempted to Will Fry, but really more of a spike. Just had to have a receiver in the area. That will be second down for the Warriors. And they might have called that intentional grounding. Mariemont looks backed up here. Not sure what is happening. Oh, no, they just went far back. My apologies. He will be a second down play for the Warriors. Mayer has trips his right with Duckwall in the backfield. One to his left. This is a second down and 10 play. Motion man is Chase Raver. Drops back, pressure in his face.
Complete.
Hits it to Chase.
Looks like he gained about 4 yards there.
Made one guy miss. That's about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
As Warriors, you can only take this one step at a time now. Getting a score before half would be huge.
It would be.
I think that's what they should be looking for. And just getting this next down and next down.
And I think another important thing is take it a play at a time. Win this play. Make sure you win this play. I think that's the mindset they have to be going into with 3 minutes left on the clock. This is a big third down and 6 for the Warriors here. As you have Lincoln Griezmann lined up all the way to the right with a press man, Troy Horan, on him. As Mayer with an empty backfield drops back, looking that way, is taken down by this Wildcats rush. This Wildcats defense has came out to play tonight, and they push him back. That will be a 4th down. And punt team does run out on the field. Punter Will Shatibi is out there. And that's another look at
Here's
the play.
a replay. Yeah, just sacked.
Just the offensive line crumbled there. Let him get to Mayer.
Yeah, and you can see the Wildcats defense, visibly excited after making a play like that, which is what I think Mariemont needs a little bit more of, excited for each other when we make good plays.
And I think you can just see the difference by the sidelines here as you see Mariemont just walking around and the Wildcats are happy on the sideline. Got to keep your head in the game, and this is another not so great snap, but it's a good punt. It does take another Mariemont bounce, and that will be right on the 31-yard line. And here come the Warriors defense again. Max Duckwell staying in the game. He's played, I'd say, about 80% of the snaps tonight. Only see him out for 2 snaps on offense. Has played a lot of defense. Just preventing the score before half is crucial here for the Warriors.
Yeah, I think overall that's what you got to be doing these last 2 minutes, and then reshape at halftime. Come back with a better mindset, and got enough time to hopefully bring up a comeback.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. This one, he drops back, looking to go deep.
Long,
throws it
deep.
that way.
Incomplete.
And there will be a flag on the play. Looks to be a pass interference by Luke Robinson. That is that's an interesting call to say the least. It's very strict. I think, especially in high school, a lot of these kids are just playing to play in high school. You have to let them play a little bit more, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of these kids, this is a social outlet for them, able to come out with friends after school, team dinners. It's great for them.
Yep. And this will be a first down play for the Wildcats after the penalty. Here he drops back, gives it to Heidel. Heidel up the middle, not much space to go. That looks to be a loss on the play. is number 13 from Mariemont. Looks to give a Williamsburg player a high five after a great play. That's what you love to see out here.
It's one thing for teams to, not be nice to each other after plays, but it's great to see teams, dapping each other up after, they made a rough play.
Here's a long shot down the field.
Oh,
almost
nearly
caught.
Another flag.
It looks like this will be offensive pass interference because Chase Raber is celebrating after that. Looks to be a little push off there. See a replay.
Almost caught.
Yeah, just a little push off there. Threw his hands up immediately. Number 3, Chase Raber, and number 15, freshman Teddy Veit in coverage there. That will back Williamsburg up. They will back up a lot here, as that is a 15-yard penalty. It will be a second down and 23 play for the Wildcats. It is a quarterback run, and he is stuffed up the middle. Nowhere to go. That is a third down play with 1 minute and 10 seconds counting down the clock.
See if Warriors can make one final defensive play before the half.
Yes. This has been great defense from the Warriors so far on this drive. Under a minute now left in the half. As the student section is getting loud here.
It's great to see the students. Ooh, looks like a flag was. It's great to see the student section cheering on the team as we're down. It's just great for the overall morale to show that the school is backing them up.
This will be a third down play here. He is stopped. 16 seconds on the clock. Looks like the Warriors will call a timeout. Try and get the ball back with 16 seconds. Maybe take a shot. Try and block. You could block this punt. You blocked the field goal today. You can try and block this punt and try and get Wilshire TV in a position where he can take a stab at it.
We can see the Mariemont cheerleading squad with all the young kids. That's a great moment for the Mariemont community.
We do prepare for a halftime show from the marching band. That'll be interesting to see.
16 seconds remain in the first half.
They do line up like they're going for it, but it is a punt to the right side. That's a pretty good punt. It takes a great roll, and it hits the referee. That is, if you are Williamsburg, you are upset about that.
Yeah. As a referee, you've got to watch out for that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that doesn't happen more, to be honest. This will be 1st and 10 Warriors. I hope they take a shot here, You never know. You get a massive play before halftime and just the momentum switches. You got to watch the offensive line here. They have to be able to block good to give Mayer a shot, to be able to take a shot.
Yeah. I wonder what Leon's telling the guys right now.
As Mayer here with Duckwall right behind him. And they just take a knee. Not sure why they took the timeout to stop the half from ending if they were just going to take a knee, but it is a knee here. The Warriors go into halftime down 20. Here's a look at the student section and some highlights from the game. Gray Robinson has been a great player so far today. He is technically the running back too, but it really is 1A, 1B from the Williamsburg Wildcats. Sorry.
Yeah, and we have seen Landon Hiddle. Some great plays running the ball. Been able to get the Wildcats.
Our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Pregame Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Mariemont. On the top of the key. Anna Habra ties the score.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
We are back.
Welcome back to the Kusel Stadium and the Mariemont versus Wildcats game. We're going to go over some highlights of the half.
Yes, this has been an exciting half from the Wildcats standpoint. They have had some great plays, as you see here, from Gray Robinson, a 30-yard run down the left sideline that really got it going.
Yeah, that was early in the first half, really kick-started it for the Wildcats. They've had some great plays from some crucial players early on in this game.
It looks like they have really wanted to run the ball, and that's what they have done. A blocked field goal or extra point by the Warriors, and then a blocked punt for the Wildcats. It's just been an interesting game, to say the least, so far.
We've seen from the Warriors some lackluster play, but we know that they can come through here.
Yes.
We know that they can make a comeback. They have shown some sparks of greatness with some runs and some good throws.
Look for the Warriors to come out hot in the second half, trying to come back from this score.
Yep.
And, I think what they have to do is they did it some in the first half, but the tight ends are so crucial. The tight ends is an easy throw for the quarterback to get some yards. I think you just have to get some drives going and put some drives together and get some points.
Yep. I think especially with our tight end, Lincoln Griezmer, 6'6", super strong. If we can get him the ball up high where no one else can, that might be crucial.
I agree. And you have to get Max Duckwall in on there to get his yards per carry up. And we thank you for watching. We will be back for the second half at Kusel Stadium.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more than
who I am on paper.
Let's hear it for the Williamsburg Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome your 2025 Mariemont Marching Warriors back to the field. Again, under the superlative direction of Senior Drum Major August Hagan and Band Director Jimmy Galloway. The Mariemont Marching Warriors welcome you to their halftime performance for their 2025 show, Back to the 80s. Music selected comes from the MTV Generation.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron? Are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Next up, the band plays Blondie's 1980 hit, Call Me. The Marching Warriors, thank you for your support. There's lots more music from the 80s coming as the season continues. We appreciate all your support and applause this season. Many thanks to the Mariemont Arts Association, the Mariemont Schools Administration, and to all the parents and fans.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Booster Prize. A $300 pass is a $3,000 value. It gets you admission to all home regular season contests, high school and junior high games. Get yours today at Mariemont.com/tickets. Be a booster. Welcome your Warriors back to the field, ladies and gentlemen. Varsity Football Warriors will travel to Taylor next Friday night. Game time, 7 p.m. The JV Warriors travel to Williamsburg tomorrow morning. Game time, 10 a.m. The Football Warriors will be on the road the next 2 weeks and then return here to the friendly confines of historic Kusel Stadium for their homecoming game against Wyoming.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron? Are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
And here we are back for the second half at Kusel Stadium. Williamsburg coming out to a strong start, a 20-0 lead going into the halftime. What do you think the Warriors are going to try and do to start the second half off right?
I think back in the locker room during halftime, defensive coordinator talking about defense has got to use their athleticism, be more strong on the ball, watch out for the running. We know how they play now. We just got to make sure we can lock that down.
Yes, I agree with that. I think the Warriors' number one thing to focus on is winning the line of scrimmage, getting good pushes for Max Duckwall and not allowing Gray Robinson or Heidel to get any space, any easy space. And then I think you gotta commit to stopping the run and let the pass handle itself.
Yeah, and especially from being down 20, I think the Warriors just have to look at this as one run at a time. You can't look at this as some huge deficit. You got to look at this as playing the game in the moment.
I agree. Williamsburg might try and come out and run heavy to try and burn some of the clock and just get out of this game 3-0 as fast as they can, but Mariemont will definitely have something to say about that. I think they're going to come out heavy on the pass, on offense at least, because I think you're down 20, you got to get scores quick, and I think the time for field goals is over. I think it's 4-down territory every time, and you got to go for the touchdowns.
Yeah, I think our senior captains are going to really decide the game here. If our senior captains have done most of the heavy lifting this first half. We've seen so much from Max Duckwall and Mayer, Lincoln Griezmer, these three, and then, there's been so crucial. I agree with that. I think you really got to let your seniors establish the momentum for the Warriors. I think you got to, especially Max Duckwall and Zach Mayer, I think those are the two most important players coming into the second half. You have to establish the run game, and for Zach, I don't think you can turn the ball over once if you really want to win this game. I think you have to go in there, you have to play good football and get some drives going and get a score up on the board. We've seen it before. We know he can do it. Yes, we have. As we are entering the second half with 45 seconds left to go. I think another big thing for the Wildcats here is continuing the dominant option run play. I think they've used all quarterback, I think they've used quarterback and then their running backs 1 and 2, Gray and Heidel. And I think that's what you have to use. You have to burn out the Warriors. They've done a great job of it in the first half, and I think why stop what's working? I think you continue to do that just under 20 seconds until the second half. I also think Jack Simpson has played great this first half. I believe he did get a sack, and he's been able to get some good yards early on in this game. If he can keep that up and the rest of our team can, come up to par and play well, and if we're determined, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to make this sort of a game. Yes, I agree. And, it all starts with your seniors. When we talked about getting your seniors going, once your seniors get going, that'll not motivate, but get everyone else in the right headspace to be able to keep going. Yeah. Into the second half. As Mariemont will receive the second half kickoff as Teddy Veit, the freshman, is back to return. They've been a lot of line drive kicks from Williamsburg tonight. Will be interesting to see if they've switched that at all as it gets dark here at Kusel Stadium. See if I can make something happen here. A big kickoff return to start the second half would be huge for the Warriors. Can only imagine how much better Veit will get in the following years, considering he's only a freshman. Yes, this just being his freshman year, he'll be a great player for the next 4 years. As Williamsburg comes out on the kickoff team. Warriors in place, ready. He lines up the ball. Another thing about the Warriors, you have to have your morale up. You have to still truly believe that you're in this game. You can't go into the second half hanging your heads on what happened in the first half because you can't change that no matter what. You can't go back in time. You just have to focus on every play, win this drive, win this quarter.
Exactly. And I feel if we're in that headspace and we just lock in on every single down, then there's no reason we can't come back and, make this again.
I agree. And here is the kick. It's a shorter kick. Teddy Veit will pick it up.
Here goes Veit. See what we can do here.
Up the left side.
Oh.
Has some space. That's up past the 30-yard line, nearing the 40-yard line.
Good run by Veit.
As both these teams are 2-0, that's a big storyline coming into this game. They need, once you go 3-0 and you can go into conference play confident and happy. As here are the Warriors on offense. Try and get something going here, and the offensive line will be a big part of this second half. Here are the Warriors. Zach Mayer with Max Duckwall to his left side. Hands it off to Max.
There he goes.
He's got a few yards, and he's got space down the sideline.
These are some crucial plays. I'm liking what I'm seeing coming out of the second half.
Start to the half for Max Duckwall.
I believe first down.
Yes, that's a great play. Zach really faked that throw. As you see here, he just got it out to the right side.
Duckwall just waits till he sees an opening, cuts in, gets some yards.
Speed. Here for the Warriors. Zach in the back. Zach to take the snap. Max Duckwall to his right. He throws it, and it's just
incomplete.
over.
Griezmer, that would have been huge.
That would have been a really big play. Just a little high from Mayer there.
I'm liking the idea from the Warriors so far. Coming off quickly, getting some yards.
I agree with that, definitely. And I think you see the offensive line, just to put it straight up and forward, has not played that well tonight, especially in pass pro. I think you have to get those quick passes off to your tight end or to your running back, and that's a big road. That's a step towards the right direction for success.
Most definitely.
As here, Mayer with Duckwall to his left. Snaps the ball.
Gives it to
Hand it
Duckwall.
off to him, and is stopped. Tackle for loss for the Williamsburg Wildcats. That is number 44, Zane Walker.
It looks like he's just tripped by the ankle there. Unfortunate.
It's a really good play by Zane Walker there. The Warriors come out here on third down. This is crucial, I think.
Looks like they lost 3 yards there, so 13 to go.
I think why not get your freshman involved? Try and get this to Teddy Veit. Let him make a play. He's a great playmaker.
It's probably what's unexpected by the
and
Wildcats.
It looks like they will be blitzing here. Mayer just has to get it off. The blitz was coming in his face. He had zero time whatsoever. That was Gray Robinson on the pressure. Feel like we've said his name a lot tonight.
Yep. Been a strong player for the Wildcats.
It looks like they will come out to punt. Yes, they will punt this. It looks like Zach Mayer is hurt on the sideline looking at his leg. That would be a massive loss for the Warriors. Especially like not just in this game, throughout the season, that would be a massive loss. That's a pretty good punt. It takes another Warrior bounce.
Again with Mayer, that would be a huge loss for the Warriors as he is our starting senior quarterback and captain.
Yeah, that loses some morale.
Yep.
Hopefully Mayer will be able to go back in the game as Coach Leon comes over to check on him. The Wildcats.
So our athletic director, Taylor, can diagnose this quickly, see if he can get it back on the field.
Yes, and the Wildcats will come back out on offense. Warriors looking to make a stop. I think a turnover or even a pick six would be massive right here. That's the Wildcats. Motion to his left, hands it off up the middle. He has some yards. That will be about a 5-yard gain, it looks like. Looks to be Max Duckwall on the tackle. And Carson Kiambo. Here's a replay of that last play. Gone right down the middle.
Carson Again, I feel like our defense should not be letting the Wildcats get that far up the middle before making the tackle.
Yeah, that's the line of scrimmage. That's just the push from the offensive line. They had the play recognized, and they just let the offensive line push them out the way.
Yep.
His ball is out. He has to jump on it and take the loss, cut his losses. That honestly is a really great play by Carson there. You know, just cut your losses. You know the play's dead. You scramble out and try and be a hero, and you throw an interception there. And that gives the Warriors the ball. It's a smart football play. This will be second down and 3.
Mayer looks to be getting his ankle taped before he goes back in on the table down there.
Yes, it looks to be a left ankle issue. He drops out his
Pass
Gray
caught.
Robinson.
Looks like about 4 yards
and he gets leveled on that sideline.
Still don't know if Mayer will be back in for the next play.
Yes, that will be definitely interesting to see if he goes back in. As you can see, the backup quarterback's getting loose on the sideline. Also, the number 2 quarterback is out on the field right now, number 40, Carson Kiambo. We'll have to worry about him getting burnt out after playing a whole game on defense and coming in on quarterback if he has to do that. As here's a wild, and this is a punt. Not the best punt ever. Out of bounds at about their own 48-yard line, it looks like.
Yep. Be interesting to see what happens here with Mayer.
Will Mayer come back out on that field?
We can only hope.
It looks like he is getting a big taping job.
Oh, is his cleat off?
Yes,
looks like it is.
Looks like his cleat
it's going back on.
Cleat going back on. Hopefully he'll be able to come back out. And it does not look like he'll come out for at least the first play. Can't exactly tell who's in at quarterback. Is that number?
Let's see. I can't quite tell.
That will be 19, Zach Murray in the game.
Oh, the junior. Oh.
And it did not go to plan. That is a turnover for the Wildcats. Zach Murray gets in the game and turns over the ball.
That's just something that cannot happen.
That's not what you wanted out of Zach Murray there.
Not ideal.
And Zach can only watch.
Let's look at this replay. Yeah, it looks like a miscommunication. He just drops the snap. It looks like.
Yeah, just a drop snap there by Zach Murray. As the Warriors look to get that ball right back on defense.
Again, you cannot let that get your morale low. That's got to be something you just move on.
And, you know, that's his first ever play on varsity. I think that's just nerves, really. He'll settle in if he has to play the rest of this game. I have faith in him.
Yep. I have seen him in practice. He is a good player. I think it's just early hiccup. You just got to get it out.
Yes, I agree with that. Most definitely.
But obviously, you can tell, you know, varsity quarterback gets hurt. You're gonna have some nerves going into that.
100%, especially with it being dark out Friday night lights. It's always added nervousness to that, especially making your first play on varsity.
Yeah.
Zach Mayer looks to be walking on the sideline,
stretching out a little bit.
Stretch out. Hopefully, he'll be able to come back in the game. And it will be a timeout on the field. Not sure who took the timeout. But it felt as the Warriors definitely needed that timeout due to the fact that they lost the ball on the first play on offense. Their defense has to go right back out there after making a good stop. You know, got to catch your breath. Might have not fully caught it on the sideline.
If you're coach right now, what are you even telling the guys? Like,
I think if I'm Nick Leone, I am telling them to take it one play at a time. You know, don't think about the scoreboard at this point. I think that you think about the scoreboard, you're going to overwhelm yourself with the scoreboard. I think you go out there, you have fun, and you just play the game that you fell in love with to play. And I think good results will come out of that.
Yep.
Max Stuckwell definitely looks tired out there. Max Stuckwell has been an amazing player for Mariemont tonight on offense and defense, playing about 80+% of the snap.
Yep, very strong player.
And here's a snap. It will be a run up the middle. He's got space down the right sideline.
He takes it completely.
It's a foot race to the right side, and that is a touchdown for the Wildcats.
You know, that's just a great run.
Had nothing but green grass in front of him, and that is a great play.
Yep.
That is Troy Harris down the right sideline, got the ball. That's an amazing play. His speed helped him out so much that was a 51-yard rushing touchdown, made a few guys miss, and then at that point, it's just a foot race.
Yep.
And here you get a look at his
celebration here. You know,
celebrates with his teammates to put them up. Looks like they will kick it. No good, off the top, right upright. That will be 26-0.
Yeah. And if you're Zach Murray right now, I can't really blame him, because I know if that's me going in, you know, I'm gonna have so much nerves. So, you know, we know that he's a good quarterback and he'll come back from this.
On short notice too, you get a second and you're going in the game.
Yeah.
And that's first play on varsity things, and he'll work it out most definitely.
Yeah.
And I think Zach Murray going in there is definitely a key to Carson Kiamba playing so much on defense tonight.
Yep. Looks like we've got about 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in this third quarter.
The Wildcats here. And even if the Warriors aren't looking, like, you see the scoreboard, everyone knows what the scoreboard is. Even if you aren't 100% set on coming back and win this game, you have to not give up. You have to be able to carry momentum into next week. And that's why the end of the third quarter and the fourth quarter are so important, not just to try and come back and get the win, but to try and carry that momentum into next week.
Yep. I think the Warriors just got to have that ability that most teams don't have, to be able to work hard at the end of these games.
I agree. And here's freshman 15 Teddy Veit will return the kickoff once again.
You could argue that it's a skill to work hard, because if not, then everyone would just be doing it.
Yes. I heard one person say hard work is not punishment.
See what the freshman can do here.
He picks it up. Tries to work that left sideline. Stopped hard.
Tackled pretty hard there. It's got to be some nerve from the freshman coming in, playing with all these juniors and seniors, a bunch of years older than him, just getting tackled. It's got to take a toll on you. But, you know, strong kid.
There was a little shoving action between number 20 and a Williamsburg player. No flag on the play. Oh, it was a flag on the play. Personal foul on Williamsburg. That will give the Warriors good field position. That will be a 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 on the 45 for the Warriors. And it looks like Mayer is back in this game, which is a very great sight to see, not just for this game, but for the rest of the season for Mariemont. As he drops back here, rolls out to his right, hits his tight end Lincoln Griesman for about a 5-yard gain.
Let's just hope that Mayer stays unscathed the rest of this game and gets a week to recover.
Yep. And that's a great throw and catch.
Yep.
Solid 5 yards there. Here the Warriors will have it 2nd and 5. And right now, if I'm the offensive coordinator for the Warriors, this is the time to take a shot. You have 0 points on the game. You have a 2nd and 5. You're in 4-down territory here. I think right now is the time to take a shot.
Definitely. You have to be aggressive at this point in the game. You have to go for it.
Great, and he will drop back. A little overthrown. Tried to get it to Jack Simpson. A little too much.
But definitely at this point, you have to be aggressive. If you see something long, you should go for it. And always try and get that next down going. Because this is at the point of the game where time is limited.
And this is 3rd down. A massive 3rd down here. Warriors will try and keep this drive alive. With only 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's here Mayer with Duckwall to his left side. Zach Mayer drops back, goes over the middle, just
Incomplete.
Overthrown through the hands of Jack Simpson. And he is upset.
Visually frustrated.
And I think you have to go for this if you're the Warriors here.
Yep. You don't really have much of a choice here. We'll see what happens.
4-down territory for the rest of the game. I like trying to get the ball to number 12, Will Fry here. He's also a senior, missed all last season with an arm injury. I think this is a time where he can break through and try and get the ball here. As it will be a false start on the Warriors. That will push them back.
It's not something we're looking for at the end of the game here.
Not at all. That will make it an even harder 4th down for them. Zach Mayer looks a little bit confused on who that was called on.
Yeah, I'm not really. I'm not sure what the refs were really thinking on that one.
Yeah. I mean, usually you can see someone start to move.
On that one earlier in the game, we were able to see what happened, but this one, I feel like.
As the Warriors will punt here with Will Shatui. He gets it off, and it's a pretty solid punt. On the left side, it takes a bad bounce. And if you're the Warriors there, you have to pick that up immediately as soon as you see that start to come back towards you. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that false start was called on or who that was called on.
Yep, I don't really see anything going on. I think it's just a refereeing mistake.
That'll be interesting to see that one in film tomorrow. Student section look to be emptied out. Not loving what they're seeing from their Warriors.
Yep.
It's here. He hands it off. Up the middle, fighting for yards. That's Gray Robinson. Going to keep on pushing for either a 2nd and 1 or a 1st down for the Wildcats.
Yes, it does look like our student section has emptied out. Mostly just seniors remain.
As here will be a 2nd down and 1 play. This is, you have to take into account how the game has played out, but this is a perfect time to take a shot in football. 2nd down and 1, you have 2 downs to get 1 yard after that. And they do run the ball here, and that's down to the left side.
He's going to take it down the left side.
He will try and take that past the 30-yard line, and that will be a massive run for a 1st down. Gray Robinson, who's had a fantastic night tonight. He just has the Warriors' number.
You can obviously see the Warriors' morale going down, which is something that our 100%. Senior captains need to control. Get everyone's morale up, and cheer them on, because as long as there's time on the clock, there's still a chance.
That's also, Nick Leone has to do a great job of that too. He has to have their players focused and not just draping around out there like, oh my gosh, we're losing. But you have to have them focus on the next play and have that morale up. As here's an empty set. He looks to drop back. Gonna take a shot at the end zone.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. A little bit overthrown there.
Good defense by the Warriors.
And it looks like someone is hurt on the. He looks to be cramping.
Who is it?
Chase Raver looks to have gotten an immediate cramp. And he will get stretched out in the end zone there. And if you're the Warriors here, looking at 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the clock, you have to give your 100% effort still. For you, your team, your players, and the next week. You cannot go around. What not so good football teams do is they go down and then they just quit. You can't quit no matter what. Even if the score's 100-0, you have to keep going in the game for not just this week, but the whole season.
And even if you are down 100-0, and if you just quit, that doesn't help the team. But if you try and get better with the process, that's going to help.
Exactly, 100%. You cannot change the past, but you can change the future.
I like that.
So this will be a 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. The motion man goes to up the middle. And that is Gray Robinson once again. I'm sorry, that is Landon Hiddle, our focus player for the night. That was a good tackle by number 60, Rain Quinn, coming behind him and driving him into the ground.
I've seen Rain Quinn in the gym, just a beast.
He's a big guy.
Yep.
And this will be a 3rd down and 6.
See if the Warriors can put up a defensive effort here, stop the ball.
Motion man coming to the left side. They will not give it him. Carson rolls out to his right, being hit, but throws incomplete. A little bit of contact there, but it is uncatchable, it looked like, so it will be incomplete. That is 4th down and 6. What will they do here? The field goal game has not been the best for the Warriors tonight, to say the least, or for the Wildcats tonight, I'm sorry. And I think you don't want to rub salt in the wound of the Warriors here. Will be interesting to see what they try and do. Another great player I'd like to bring some focus to is Muhammad Ali. He has been great for the Warriors this season. He's also a big guy. He plays defensive line number 8 out there. As this is over the middle.
Intercepted. Mariemont.
Luke Robinson
goes down the sideline.
That's a big interception.
That is a hustle play.
A flag on the play. Flag on the play. As Luke spikes the ball in frustration. Seeing the flag. Will this be on the Warriors or the Wildcats? This is a massive call here.
Let's see this. Got a replay going.
He just overthrew it a little bit.
Looks clean to me.
Luke Robinson picked that one off, but it does look like it will come back. That's a heartbreaker right there, especially for Luke. And Luke is heated on that field.
That is a hustle play, though. That's what we want to see a little bit more of. Looks like another flag.
And the Warriors are just falling apart a little bit.
You have got to keep your head in the game at this point. Leon is so visibly frustrated right now.
Yes, it definitely looks mental at this point, and that is Vince Farina once again. That is his 2nd unsportsmanlike conduct of the night.
Leon visibly yelling at Farina.
In the NFL, that is an ejection. I am not sure of high school football. It does not look like he will be coming off. He'll stay in this game. But in the NFL, you get 2 unsportsmanlike penalties. You will be thrown out of the game. But Vince will stay in this game as Leon talks to the referee. That was an unsportsmanlike conduct.
We have got to keep our heads.
Yes, keep your head in the game. Luke Robinson is frustrated.
Let's take a peek here. We got another look.
And looks like Luke Robbins was visibly frustrated.
Yep,
Vince Farina might have been saying something to someone.
He might have said something that the refs heard, and you just can't be doing that.
Nope, not at all. I know for soccer, at least, if you cuss, you will be awarded a yellow card.
Yeah, we saw that in the game the other day.
We did. This is Gray Robinson up the middle. Does he get in here?
I don't believe so.
Looks like he'll be stopped short.
In the soccer game we see yesterday, saw that a couple days ago, the Warriors won the game, but did get a lot of cards.
Yes.
You cannot cuss and you cannot talk like that because it'll, number one, turn the refs on your side, and you'll get cards. And if you get a yellow card, you're out the game.
If you get to the next level, like NCAA or NFL, it's not called as much. But in high school, with everyone still being under the age and still being kids, they will call that very tight. And I'm sure that's what Vince Farina said there.
So you just got to keep your heads on, and you got to play the game.
As this is a 2nd down and 1 on the goal line for the Wildcats here. It will be ran.
He's running it. I don't believe
they are trying
he
to push
it.
him in, but he is stopped short by this Warriors defense. This has been a chippy game so far. You love these type of chippy games if it's close. When teams just beating up on a team, it's not that entertaining.
The reason we're down in this game, I don't necessarily think it's because of skill level. I think it's because the Wildcats have shown.
As this is a run up the middle.
Run up the middle.
He looks to be stopped. Once again.
This is more of the plays we need if we want to be close in these type of games. We have the skill. We have the talent. We just need to have the mental capacity to be
100%.
able to play in these games.
And number 13, our player I would like to shout out, Ryan Kurtz, has played great tonight. He's a transfer. Came from Moeller, if I'm not mistaken. He's been a great player for the Warriors tonight in a lot of stuff, helping his team with mental stuff too, as this will be a 4th down and 1. Big play here for the Wildcats as a quarterback rolls out to his right, tries to lift it in the end zone, and is caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. That is a fantastic pitch and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver there. Lifted it up, put it on a dot for the wide receiver, and that's an amazing football play right there from coaching to execution. That's an amazing catch by number 5, Grady Barber. That is, he had 2 drops at the beginning. 2 back-to-back drops at the beginning of the game, but since then he's been on fire. A few catches for a good amount of yards, and there's a touchdown. As Cash Smith attempts this kick here, it will be no good.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like their kicking game has been too strong tonight.
100%.
No good.
Student section looks to be, for the most part, non-existent at this point.
Yes, it looks like Williamsburg has more people. And once you get here in the 4th quarter, you just gotta play sound football, go back to what you know, and just carry some of that momentum, see what happens. Just forget about the score. Imagine the score is 0-0 right now. Put your head down, work, play good, and just see what the result is at the end of the game. I think that's what you have to do.
Ultimately, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. If you can look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you did what you could do, then it doesn't matter.
100%. And that is a great kick by Cash Smith. The little pushing and shoving again. This has been a very chippy game. I'm not sure if you got that one. This here is just, it does look like this game will go in the way of Williamsburg. But if you're, let's put ourselves in the shoes of Zach Mayer here. You know, your quarterback, you went out and the team basically crumbled. I mean, Zach Murray dropped the snap on the first play. I think that you have to come in here and just uplift your team. Act like it's 0-0, as I say again. Act like it's 0-0. Just go out there and play ball.
Yep.
As he
Score does not matter.
Hands it
Here
off.
goes
Max
Duckwall.
Duckwall has some space.
Has some
Max
speed.
Duckwall
Good
just
play.
stopped. Looked like if that ankle tackle did not happen,
He
that
would
would have
had
been
an
a
open
touchdown.
run. Yeah, that looked like, look, if we see on this replay, if that ankle tap didn't happen, he had a wide open run.
Just, that's frustrating for the Warriors there. That would have been a green grass in front of him touchdown.
Third quarter is over.
It is. And hopefully we can get a Warriors touchdown in this fourth quarter.
Yep. If you're Zach Mayer, what are you saying to Zach Murray to boost his confidence and, you know, get him back in the swing of things after?
I think all you got to say to him is that there's a next play. I think that's one play on varsity, and you just have to forget about that play, as we will go into the fourth quarter here at Kusel Stadium.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
And here's a handoff to Duckwall on the right side.
Welcome back. Last quarter.
Some-
See if Mariemont can make something happen, get some points on the board.
Some scores are around the city as Kings is leading Loveland 21-7. Mason is leading Lakota West 26-22. And Moeller is up 17-14 on the number one team from Kentucky. As the Warriors try on a 2nd and 7 as the clock runs down. Drops
See if
back, Mayer going
Complete.
over the middle, caught. First down, Warriors. It's a great play by tight end Jack Simpson and a great play by Zach Mayer.
Jack Simpson has been having a great game.
He has. He's been a 4-year varsity player.
Similar to what maybe Teddy White could be like.
100%.
Or Teddy White.
Zach Mayer here with Owen Dunning to his left, drops back, goes over the middle,
Complete.
look to Kai as he gets leveled. That is the freshman Teddy White that just got absolutely leveled. That is a welcome to Friday Night Lights moment for the freshman. As he comes off the field after that one. That is a great catch, though. That's an amazing catch for the freshman to be able to hang in there and hold on to that ball after that hit. That's very impressive from the freshman.
Yep. I think this might be the best offensive possession we've had.
Yeah, most definitely.
See if we can make something else happen.
Here's a pitch to the right side.
Here
Owen
goes.
Dunning up the middle.
Owen Dunning.
Around the field. Down the sideline. Cut back. That's a great play
That's a
from
great
the
play by
Warriors.
Dunning.
Dunning came in the game with some speed.
Great offensive possession from the Warriors. Let's see if they can finish it off.
That's also a great play. I did not catch the number. It looked to be number 11. Colin Fink with the amazing play to stay with Owen Dunning there to tackle him. As Zach Mayer here. Motion Lincoln Griezmann to his right side. Drops back, hands it off to Owen Dunning again as he tries to find space. Not much. He's thrown to the ground viciously. Owen Dunning looks to come out of the game here after 2 good plays. Duckwall back in the game. Zach Mayer at quarterback here.
See if we can get one in here.
Zach Mayer hands it off to Duckwall on the right side. Got to get some space, and he's taken down.
Oh, flag thrown.
Flag on the play. See the call here. Trying to see the referee singles here.
Let's look at the replay here. Yep.
That could have been a horse collar tackle, not very sure. Didn't see any indication. That also could have been a holding on the Warriors as the flag is still on the field. As it looks to be pushed up, that was on Williamsburg. Most likely a horse collar tackle. Don't think the referee gave a signal.
See if we can get one here. Pretty close. I think we can do it.
I 100% think we can. And this would be big to get the score here, bring into next week, as there will be a timeout on the field. On Williamsburg. As the Chargers are currently leading the Chiefs 10-3 in the NFL game going on tonight. A look at tomorrow. Michigan versus Oklahoma will play a 7:30 Eastern game. I know a few of my best friends are Michigan fans. Dane, what do you think will happen in that game?
You know, I'm not sure. 2 good teams. It's going to be a good one.
I think Oklahoma should pull that one out, as I am a big Ohio State fan. As we see Mayer here, drops back.
Incomplete.
Just didn't look like he was ready for that pass. RJ Nachioni.
I myself for the night am a Chargers fan. I got a couple guys on the fantasy team.
Yeah, Devontae Smith did not do me good yesterday.
Yeah. I did have Saquon, so I was all right.
Yeah. See if the Warriors can punch this one in with 6 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10. As Duckwall goes to the left side of Mayer. Zach Mayer takes a snap here, looking over the middle.
Incomplete.
Looks to be more of a, he looks to have gotten hit as he was throwing, made it sail over the end zone. And he looks to be a little bit shaken up. Will Zach Murray or Carson Kiambo come in the game here? It does not look like it. Mayer's going to stick it out. And that's great leadership. Obviously shaken up there, staying in the game for your teammates. As the Warriors have it on the 5-yard line.
Got about 5 minutes remaining in this game.
1st down and 5. The Warriors need to punch this one in here.
See if we can get this. I think we can.
I also believe in the Warriors here to get a touchdown. At least one on the board tonight.
Touchdown.
Will go over the middle. Caught. Touchdown Warriors. Zach Mayer to Quinn Heiss.
There's Quinn Heiss, solid senior.
Touchdown Warriors, and that's that senior to senior connection from Zach to Quinn. That's just a normal football slant. Zach threw it, and they're great speed, great accuracy, and that's just a great overall play. Knew exactly where they were going to be.
Can hit this field goal.
Will Shatiwi with his first action of the night other than kickoffs. Takes 2 steps to his left.
Will Shatiwi doesn't miss these often. Hopefully I didn't jinx it.
Yeah, I was about to say, as that one is good, I was about to say it could have been announcer jinx. But that is good. Will Shatiwi goes 1 for 1 on the night so far. As Williamsburg, I expect them to come out with heavy rushing attack and look to bleed this clock out and move to 3-0. That is a great start for the Williamsburg Wildcats. 3-0 going into their conference play. That is big. You know, getting these games against Mariemont, you might look at the score, but Mariemont is a good team overall. They're very athletic. And I think this is just a big boost, morale boost, season boost for Williamsburg. Even though they let up the touchdown there, they're going to go into their next game feeling confident because of what happened in this game.
We can only hope that Mariemont will take this win as a lesson and learn to play harder as a team and come together in big moments like this.
Exactly. You need to take your medicine 100% in football. You hear that a lot at the next level, coaching from college coaches to NFL coaches. You take your medicine. You understand what you did wrong, and you work to improve it. There's always work. With the head coach Ryan Day on the side. Even though they beat #1 Texas, he came out and said that there is so much room for improvement. The building blocks are not there. Another thing Ryan Day does at Ohio State, which I think is very good, you build up on this football team brick by brick. They have a statue. It is onside kick recovered by Williamsburg. You have a statue outside and you build brick by brick, and that's what the Warriors have to do here. Even though they lost, you take things from this game to move on to next week and into CHL play.
Let's just hope this leaves a chip on the shoulder, the Warriors' shoulder. Come back, win the next game.
Exactly. It's here. They come out on defense. Williamsburg looking to just run this clock out with their amazing rushing attack. And I think you look at Williamsburg as a team, you are scared of their rushing attack. They can take over a game with it as Gray Robinson. That is not Gray Robinson. My apologies. Gets stopped for about a 1-yard loss. Tackled by Lincoln Griezmer.
And Gray Robinson is a unit himself. I'm reading the sheet. Gray Robinson is a junior only. 6'3" and 210 pounds. So, looks like a malfunction.
Malfunction on the clock. Looks like. This is 1st and 12, a loss of 2 yards.
Yeah, it looks like the...
Not sure what's going on here, if I'm going to be honest. As they will come here. Williamsburg on 2nd and 12. Taking all the time they can off the clock, and that's just another run up the middle as there is a flag on the play. Fans cheer and excitement from the flag.
It's great for Mariemont to be able to get that touchdown in the end here.
100%.
Go away with something.
That will be a holding on Williamsburg. Back them up 5 yards with 4:10 left on the clock. 41. There looks to be some confusion with the booth and the referees here.
Yep, referees each saying something different. Guys up here don't always...
Not sure what's happening here, if I'm going to be honest.
Clock malfunction here.
as this is number 14.
Another flag.
Number 14, Troy Harris.
Interesting.
This
looks
is
like
a
some
flag.
Looks like some beef there between 10 and I can't read the jersey number.
100% has been a chippy game.
Yep. Definitely some emotion being shown from both sides of the ball.
100%.
Looks like we got about 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this Mariemont football game here at Kusel Stadium.
There's definitely some confusion in the booth. Not sure exactly what's going on here. Refs will talk with Nick Leon once again.
Will they add some time on the clock?
I'm not sure what the point is when you're down this low, you know. If you're Mariemont, you just got to accept that you lost this game.
Yep.
I think being petty while you're down 32 is just not, you know, you just have to do what you can and not try and disrupt the other team in any way.
You just got to be respectful and say, hey, you won.
100%. You learn from it. Take the medicine.
Just come back next year, be better. Looks like the clock is running again. They may have added a couple more seconds.
There is definitely lots of confusion here.
Yep.
Interesting end to this game as he drops back and is going to throw the ball. To number 1 Heidel. Looks to stay in bounds. Taken down.
Looks like he tried a bit of a stiff arm here. He got away with it and then got tackled.
This will be a timeout for the Warriors here with 3:16 on the clock. It will be 4th and 18 for the Wildcats here. This will be 4th and 18. Most likely a punt for the Wildcats coming up. Offensive line will try and get to the line fast as they come out like they're going for it, but they have come out in this look multiple times tonight and punted. As they will punt here. It is blocked.
That's the 3rd block kick we've seen today.
And he picks it up and is trying to run, taken down immediately. That's the 3rd block we've seen all day.
You do not see that often.
A team will be extremely lucky to get 3 blocks in a season, yet nor in one game. It's a great showing by the special teams unit for the Warriors, and that honestly just looked like it went.
Did he kick it off his own?
I think it went into the back of his own center. The Warriors will take the break as they come out here with 3 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock, try and get a score. As number 4 is coming off the field hurt. That is not something you want to see this late in a game when the game is already put away.
Going to take a replay on this. Looks like kicked. Was it off Warriors number 60, Rain?
Yeah, that Quinn just looked like it went off his helmet there as Max Duckwall gets the carry, nowhere to go.
Nowhere.
Trying to get some space, but is stopped.
What I've noticed in this game is Max Duckwall has very quick feet. He's able to stop on a dime, turn.
100%. Got 99 change of direction.
Yep.
as here will be another offensive play for the Warriors. Zach Mayer drops back, rolls out to his right, firing downfield, hits Lincoln Griezmer, and that will be a first down for the Warriors.
Can the Warriors get another touchdown here is my question.
If you get 14, that's a big morale boost to be able to go into the next game. I'm not exactly sure who has next week.
Yep, this definitely proves if the Warriors can get another one, they can play with teams of this caliber.
Yes, and unfortunately, it looks like Lincoln Griezmer is down on the field injured.
Jeez, that would not be a good loss for us.
This is not the time you want to see that. Game's over at this point.
Yeah, especially at the end of the game and these minutes where you know that there's really no way to come back.
All we can do is hope he is okay. And it looks like there's more Williamsburg student section fans than Mariemont here at this moment.
I'm looking over at Mariemont right now. It seems the band is the only thing remaining.
That's unfortunate from the student section. Yeah. And Lincoln Griezmer gets up off the field.
Is he okay?
He looks to be limping slightly. That would be a big loss for the Warriors.
He does not look to be in great shape.
And Zach Mayer doing his captain duties, coming over there and checking on Lincoln. That's what you want to see out of your senior quarterback captain.
Yep. Especially if it's one of those crucial players in Lincoln Griezmer.
100%. Lincoln is helped off the field onto the sideline. We'll see where he is being taped up or anything like that. As the Warriors come out here, Zach Mayer looking to drop back, hits his target. Chase, or that is Luke Robinson. That's a good catch. Or I'm sorry, that's Chase Raver. It's a great catch by Chase. Bobbled it a little bit. Remind me of the Cardinal Tate touchdown when Ohio State and Texas played last Saturday. As with 1:50 left on the clock, the Warriors try and get in the end zone one last time. Zach Mayer with Max Duckwell to his right, two wide receivers to his right. He snaps it, rolls out to his right, looking caught.
If Warriors played like this the whole game, there's no doubt it will be a close game.
Yes, 100%. Looks like they've just
they
picked
seem to
up
be
the pace.
Offensively dominating right now.
With 1:18 on the clock, it is 2nd and 6 for the Warriors. As the clock continues to run, they try and punch this one in here.
See if we can finish one out here.
Williamsburg has done a fantastic job on defense tonight. Let's see what the Warriors can try and crack their defense here. It is caught. Not caught. Incomplete pass in the end zone. Looked caught from here, but ended up slipping through his arms.
Less than a minute left in this Wildcats-Warriors contest.
And that looked to be a good throw. It just dropped by Jack Simpson. That's well placed by Mayer. Might not have swung his head around fast enough.
See if the Warriors can put one away.
With 56 seconds on the clock, they look to put this one in. Zach Mayer with an empty backfield. Two wide receivers to each side. He snaps the ball looking down the middle. It's incomplete once again. Trying to hit Chase Raber, but it falls incomplete. This will be 3rd down and 2.
4th and 2.
4th and 2, I'm sorry. Here's a replay of that last play. Went right over the middle, just well defended. And I cannot say enough good things about this Williamsburg defense tonight. You know, talking with players came to this game ready. They thought they were going to score a lot, but the Williamsburg defense, and that's credit to the coaching staff too. The coaching staff and the players have executed and had a great game plan for tonight. As this is 4th and 2, Warriors' last chance to get in the end zone here. Zach Mayer drops back, looking left, going.
Complete.
That's a touchdown for the Warriors.
Teddy Vite, freshman.
Vite, just a freshman, his first touchdown on Friday Night Lights. That is a fantastic play by Zach Mayer there to diagnose the defense, look to his right, and place it perfectly.
It's great stuff for Teddy Veit to get more comfortable playing with varsity.
That's an amazing play to end the game.
And a great catch as well.
The fourth quarter could not have gone better for the Warriors, in my opinion.
Yep. If we play like this the whole game, we're definitely going to be close.
And Zach Mayer looks to be getting a little bit more treatment. That ankle might be bothering him as Will Shatiwi lines up for the kick. And he puts it up through the uprights. Will Shatiwi is a fantastic kicker. I want to take a little shout out for Will Shatiwi tonight. He, through the season and last season when they needed a kicker, has been playing great. And here's a replay on the touchdown. Just left
side.
Great
throw by Mayer. Good catch by Veit.
That's a great catch and throw. Beat the corner and just floated it right in there in the perfect spot.
Trying to look. Do you see where Griezmer is? I do not see him.
I do not see him on the sideline right now. Would not be surprised if, game's pretty much over. Would not be surprised if he took an early trip to the locker room while he was hurt.
Yeah.
And this will be a kickoff for the Warriors. We will line this one up. Who is 2 for 2 on extra points tonight. Still perfect on the season, if I am not mistaken. This will most likely be an onside kick. Here the Warriors lined up. Hands seem ready for Williamsburg as it's an onside kick. Just taken by the Williamsburg player. And they will need this ball out. That is it, folks. 32-14 is your final score from Kusel Stadium. It was a well-fought game by each side. It really felt like the Warriors took it up a notch in the second half, which is all they could do. Build some momentum for next week as Williamsburg will most likely knee or run out this clock.
Great win for Williamsburg. I thought that really brought it to the table today. Had some great offensive and defensive runs. And it was just unfortunate how Mariemont brought their offense in the fourth quarter and was able to score 2 touchdowns.
100%. Could not agree more. Taylon Twitty gets in the game here, number 44. Yep. And he will just knee the ball out. And that will be your game. Unless the play clock is different than college football.
It's a great matchup. I thought it was 2 evenly balanced teams. I just think the Warriors 100%. Came out a little bit too slow. If they came out how they did in the fourth quarter, I think it would have been a really good game.
I could not agree more. And that is the final here at Kusel Stadium in Mariemont, Ohio. Williamsburg with a pretty dominant win, except for the fourth quarter. They controlled the whole game on the ground and on defense. They won the line of scrimmage for the whole game. I was really impressed with Williamsburg, especially their rushing attack tonight.
Yep. Here we see both teams shaking hands. Essential thing to do at the end of the game. Make sure everything goes off well.
Although this game was chippy, they do wish their opponents the best of luck as we see some highlights from the game here. My personal player of the game is Gray Robinson. First off, it felt we said his name a lot, and then whenever he got the ball, he felt explosive.
Yep. My personal player of the game was our key player, Max Duckwall. I thought some of his runs were just magnificent, and you can see this play here. He's just willing to get his knees dirty and, run the ball, not afraid to get tackled.
I agree with that. We thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I would like to issue a thank you for ICRC and Mrs. Devine for this opportunity. It was a great game, and I'm thankful to be able to cover it.
Yep. That's me and Will. We'll see you.
Thank you.